Well, hello, campers, lovers of the great outdoors. I'm Donnie Pavlini of Donnie Pavlini Outdoors, back in this magical place. So I'm out here today, the first of Stanley Sundays, episode number 1. And today we're going to take a look at a very exciting little piece of gear. In the old backpack, and get out a couple things. Kind of a weird way that I packed this time, but I wanted to make sure that I had a place to sit, because I'm going to enjoy, hopefully, if the gear pans out, I'm going to enjoy a very nice coffee. Today we're going to be looking at the Stanley Mountain Series boiling pot and French press and vacuum bottle. It's got a lot of parts and they all have a pretty neat function. Now, admittedly, I'm not the greatest spec guy, but I will go over a few with you. All the metal parts on here are stainless steel, 18/8 stainless steel, that do not rust and are BPA friendly, okay? BPA free, excuse me. And so, the way this kit nests, you got the boiling pot that's right here. And here, you have the French press apparatus. You have the thermal bottle here, the thermal vacuum bottle, which will keep hot liquids hot for 15 hours, cold liquids cold for 13 hours, and iced liquids cold for 50 hours. So it's not a bad little bottle. And taking this apart, I think it's quite cool. Now this is a 17 ounce, I've got to tell you that, 17 ounces. But the lid comes apart into 2 separate drinking cups, so you can have one by yourself or you can share. Taking a look at the lid, I've got water in there. You can see that the top comes off, and in here is a place to put your coffee. And it's supposed to be enough coffee for one of these bottles. We're going to find out. Love the way this handle works on this. If you look at it real quickly, if you squeeze the sides of this plastic, it folds down. Locks in place, squeeze, and folds down. Now, as you can see, you've got the Stanley logo screen printed on the side. So we'll put our pot up like so. Pour our water in. Cool. The thermal bottle is supposed to hold 17 ounces. I had a good 16 and a half ounces in there, and the water level's about right here. Okay, you got about 1.5 inches. And I'm glad to see that, because as Cowboy Kent Rollins, check him out on YouTube, showed in one of his videos about making cowboy coffee, you want the water to boil and add the grounds, but continue to boil it and maybe take your heat down some. Well, right now we're watching our water come up to boil. Pretty cool. First boil on this pot. Feel the need to say thank you, Stanley. I appreciate all you've been doing. I think this is really good, looking at your line of gear, and so far pretty much I've been satisfied with everything I've gotten. One piece of gear, I got to tell you, confused me a little bit, but sort of get it now. I'm really looking forward to using this French press. I've never used one. Well, looks like we're coming up on a boil right now. So I'm gonna add my coffee grounds. Set the bottle on the ground there. And I'm also going to adjust the flame on this. I don't want it to overflow. Now it says that there's enough room in here for a pot of coffee. I gotta tell you, I'm using espresso grind, so it's gonna be a test of how well that filter works. I just want to boil this for about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. Should be pretty strong. Alright, take the heat off. Gonna set it down. So right now we've got the coffee that we're going to let steep for a few minutes, and then we'll transfer into the vacuum bottle. Really cool, isn't it? Okay, so here's a close-up of the French press apparatus that comes with this thing. Notice how fine the mesh is right here. And then you've got this siliconized ring that goes around it to keep it all nice and clean when it goes down into the coffee pot. You just simply take this and push it down, and then you lock it. It has a twist lock. Then you take your vacuum bottle, and they're not kidding, that's about a full vacuum bottle full of coffee. So there we go, that's what we have left. Alright guys and girls, let's check it out. Man, that is some strong stuff. Wow. It has a very pleasant aroma. See, whenever you boil the coffee and hold it off like I did, let it boil for about 1 minute or 2, as opposed to letting it just steep. Just boil hot water, throw your coffee in there and let it steep. What it does is it gives you a more mellow cup. You don't have that harsh, that bitter bite to it. Now this is a Stanley spoon, but it doesn't come with this setup here. Quite honestly, I wish it would, for those that do use condiments, cream, sugar, one or the other. I can tell by, that's good. That's very good. That's extremely good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll do. For sure. Now, take this. And I've still got a half a pot of coffee to go in there, or at least, probably more. You know, winter coming, this little bad boy, it's nice for doing like a day hike and something like that. I would not recommend this for lightweight backpacking, ultralight backpacking. I have to say, as cool as this thing is, it's not what I would recommend for light or ultralight backpacking. Even backpacking, maybe. Maybe. because it does have another use with the pot. You could boil something. Right now I'm just enjoying this absolutely fantastic cup of coffee. It's definitely something that's good for like a day hike bag. Okay, you want to just get out in the woods a little bit on a cold day, have a nice coffee. Yeah, this isn't bad. In fact, it's quite cool. Actually, it really is. Thumbs up, Stanley. May not be for everyone, but I see the value in it. I see the uses for it. So yeah, I think it's good. It'll be a personal decision on your part though, because there's so many of us that can go out with a canteen cup and just some coffee grounds to make cowboy coffee, and we're good and everything. So, but for those that want something a little bit nicer, the quality a little bit nicer, a little bit better cup of coffee, here you go. I wanted to show you what I doubt you'll get from a lot of other videos concerning this kind of kit. How the hell you clean it? With this twist off thing right here, you know, if you take it out and look at it, you got this. It's just a muckied up mess. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take the pot. It's got my coffee grounds in it. I'm not hitting too hard because I don't want to dent the pot up. A little water in here. Now, I'm going to put this back in here. Pour water in it. Now I'm going to take the French press and just work it. Just like this. Take it out. Then, so we got the underside clean, perfectly clean, that way. Now to clean the top. Oh yeah. Now, she's clean. Pot's clean. Pot's clean. Nothing up my sleeve. Put the press back in. Lock it in place. Get the canteen out of the way. Still got coffee in my thermal bottle. Now it's locked and we're ready to go. And anytime I want to stop for another coffee break in the next 15 hours, I got it covered. Well guys, thank you for tuning in for my first ever Stanley Sunday. This time featuring the Stanley Mountain Series French press coffee boil pot. Look for it at some of your retailers or on eBay, Amazon, and I'll leave a link below in the description that you can buy direct from the Stanley website. Good people over there, and they will take care of you. That's all from Donnie Pavlini Outdoors to you and yours as always. Hey, get out here, it's great. We'll see you next time in the woods. Take care. I think I'll have me another cup.